Hi everyone, so Angie here to talk to you today about really the bread and butter of how you become Emerald is adding coaches. Um, when I first started this business, I really first just wanted to run challenge groups, help people understand my passion for a healthy lifestyle, understand that what you do now in your 20s, 30s, 40s will dictate how you move, how you feel, and how you live in your 50s, 60s, 70s. And that's still what I want to do. But all of a sudden I realized, hey, to really reach the masses with my message, I need to grow a team. I need a whole bunch of people, like-minded people like me who are passionate and want to do this. I need to build this team, and together we can reach more people and spread this message. So I got to add coaches. And aside from the benefits of becoming an Emerald coach from a financial standpoint, it's also nice to have other people to bounce ideas off of and share challenge group ideas with and responsibilities. So you want to grow a team, but how on earth do you add coaches? Where do you find these coaches, and how to find the right coaches? Not just people who or you certainly don't want people who just want to get rich, because you're not going to get rich fast. Like, this is a business where certainly there is financial money and financial benefits, but it doesn't happen overnight. And if you're not truly passionate, people are going to see through you, and you're never going to get there. So you have to go back to, why did you become a coach? And then you need to project that to find the people that you want on your team. So today I'm going to talk about two ways that I think you find great coaches for your team. So the first, it seems so obvious, but this is where you're going to find most of your coaches, is by you running stellar challenge groups. You need to go back to thinking every single time you start a challenge group, you need to think of, how did you feel the very first time you were in a challenge group? You need to make sure that every single challenger has an amazing experience, that they feel that they are being held accountable, that it's a unique experience where they've never felt so motivated, they've never seen the results because they've never been able to stick with it. Every single time you run a challenge group, you want to say, how can I make this one better than the last? Because it's the experiences that you had in your challenge group that made you want to be a coach. So most of your coaches are going to come from you running stellar challenge groups. There's ways to kind of help yourself out with finding the coaches in these groups, because not every single challenger is going to be a coach, okay? I don't think that by running perfect challenge groups, every single person you ever sign up will be a coach. Well, no, because it's not for everybody. But you need to watch for the people in the challenge groups that are posting daily. These aren't people who are just posting a copy and pasted recipe. These are the people who are posting value. These are the people who are posting about the things they've done well, their successes, the things that they've had a hard time with over the weekend. These are the people who are adding value, thinking about the whole program and the whole experience, and adding value to your group. These are people who are naturally already coaching, and they don't even realize it. They've fallen in love with the concept because it's working for them. They find it fun, interesting, different. They're the ones that you are going to want to love upon. And by that, I just mean send them a personal message saying, hey, Angie, thank you so much for your encouragement today on our Spring into Fitness group. I appreciate your enthusiasm, you're motivating, you're helping me stay on track, and I really, really, really want to thank you for participating. It's helping the whole group run. And just leave it at that. You can thank them for helping so-and-so through a tough time or answering a question. So you want to show that what they're doing is being recognized and that it's appreciated. And then it's going to make them feel good. It's just going to make them want to do it more, and they're going to get more of the experience as well. Then closer to the end of the challenge group, these are the people that you'll have to say, hey, have you ever thought of ... because you're really great ... So have you ever thought about being a discount coach because I know you love Shakeology? Or have you ever thought about being a Beachbody coach and working this as a business because you are so passionate and motivating and have a story and you could help people? So you want to kind of word it as, have you ever thought of, just to present the idea, and then give them a because. And that because will show what their personal strengths would be of why you think they would be good. And it just opens up a conversation for you to give them more information about you maybe joining a sneak peek, or maybe actually signing up as a discount coach, rolling them into our team page, and learning more about the opportunity. Because Stellar challengers are going to become your stellar coaches, and you want these people on your team because they're going to help you. They're going to push you to think of new ideas, pull in new people, and then obviously we already know that financially having a team is to your financial benefit. So that's the first way. You need to be a great coach to get great coaches. The second one is you actually have to talk about the business. So this is one that I will admit I am still working on. I have no problem talking to anyone and everyone about the benefits of drinking Shakeology and exercising daily. There is science behind that. I am very confident in my conversations, and I can easily and confidently talk about why I think people should join a challenge group. Something I'm still working on is how I talk about joining a business. This was a big fear of mine to join a business because I am a science background and I'm not anything to do with business, sales, marketing, social media, blah, blah, blah. Not me. However, my why is so strong and this business fits my lifestyle that I need to try to share that. This is not a business where there's a lot of risk. I don't have to hit any minimum sales. I can have a month where I do a lot and other months when I don't do a lot. All I'm required to do is pay my business fees of $19 and drink Shakeology, which I want to do anyways. So I need to talk about the business to actually get people to know, hey, I am making money at this. And talking about money can be sometimes scary. So you have to approach it the way you approach your sales. We're not trying to sell them on the idea of being a Beachbody coach. We're trying to share what we love about it. And this is where I'm still working on. So we have to figure out of creative posts. And I think a good way for me is videos because I feel that myself comes through on a video a bit more. So I'm still working on tweaking a coach sneak peek. So eventually you might run your own, but you need to talk about it on your news feed about being a coach, why you love it. It's allowing me to stay at home. I've got extra money for groceries. I helped my mother-in-law with this, and this because of this business opportunity, because I was given the resources of these programs that work, because I know about Shakeology and this could help you through this business. That's how you find your challengers, and then you have to be able to talk about the business as well. You have to be passionate about it and believe in it. So a coach sneak peek is a great way for you to get people rolled into the idea. And then you just post about a coach sneak peek the same way you post about a challenge group. So you don't make it salesy. It's like, have you ever thought of working from home, working part-time, helping people get fit? Have you ever thought of owning your own business, running your own health kind of little empire, whatever you want to do? So you spin it that way. You're not selling them, you're sharing. This has worked for me. I can't believe it. This is a team environment. I've met so many people. I love being a Beachbody coach. If you want to know more, please let me know. Join a sneak peek. No obligation to join. You're simply learning more. So that's a great way. And you have to remember to talk about the business. So outside of your challenge group, you need to post about the business opportunity as well. I certainly don't post about that nearly as often as I do about challenge groups and programs, but the week before we run a sneak peek, which is run about once a month, you're going to want to start to shift and not market so much for your challenge groups, start to market for having people come into the coach opportunity for a sneak peek. So believe in the opportunity, show your passion, don't sell it, just share it, just like we do with the other ones. So, and then it does get frustrating because just like when someone says, oh, maybe I want to join the program, but the weather's nice, or I don't have the money, or excuse after excuse, it takes a lot of time, a lot of repeat posts for people to wrap their head around trying a new idea. Very few people see something brand new and immediately say, yep, I want to do that. It takes 3, 4, 5, 6 times of them seeing it again and again to think it through, process it over before they say yes. I had conversations back and forth with Jennifer multiple times before I said yes. And she'll admit I was probably a pretty easy coach to sign up because I approached her saying, Jen, I think I could coach. Can you tell me more? So that will happen as well. So make sure you're ready and prepared to have that conversation when it does happen. But I still said no, maybe, no, and then finally yes. So you have to stick with it. Just because they don't say yes right away, or just because they say no, not right now, that's okay, because they could become your business partner down the road. They just haven't wrapped their head around, could I really do this? And a lot of it's fear, right? We all have fear of failure, fear of my gosh, I don't want to dish out this money and actually waste money and come out on the negative end. And we all have those fears. So don't be discouraged if you can't get to Emerald within 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 months. It takes time. And those coaches that say yes right away, they're probably not going to be in it for the long haul, because you want people who really sit down and research and really know what they're getting into, because they're the ones that are really going to want to succeed. So don't get discouraged by those no's. They aren't really probably going to be great coaches and great team members anyway. So just believe that you can do this. Go back to your why. Believe that what you have to bring is unique, that people will want to join your team. Run stellar challenge groups. Post about the business. I'm guilty. I'm going to start working on it. We're going to work on it together. And then you get to Emerald and you start to see those benefits. You start to see your business grow. You start to see coaches being added under the coaches that you add. You start to see team cycle bonuses. If you hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, you get Success Club leads or customer leads. It just starts to grow. So believe that you can do it. Believe that you can talk about it, that you can be confident, and anyone who doesn't want to listen, then it's tough luck for them. So those are my little tips for how do we find, not just how we find coaches, but how we find great coaches.